So you've just received your self-inflating cushion. I'm going to take you through the steps that you should take as soon as you receive your order. So what you want to do is take it out of its bag and give it a bit of a stretch. Now, depending when you bought this may look a little bit different. There may be different colors, but the functionality will all be the same. So this down here is the air safety release valve. These are now black. They were previously orange or red. So what this does is it automatically expels excess air. When you're inflating, you want to make sure that this is nice and tight. It should be clockwise as far as it'll go. You want to make sure that this plug is really tight and firm and that there's no gaps. This is your inbuilt pump. This green cap is removed when you're using it. You can also remove the self-inflating pump for when it needs charging. So if you open up this little flap here, you will see a charging port. One thing that's really important is that you only use the charging cord provided. If you use a charger that is too powerful or too weak, this pump just won't work. When you're ready to use it, pop it in and make sure that you turn it all of the way. If it's not turned all of the way, it may release some air. Now it's time to test inflation. You're obviously not going to have plain chairs in your lounge room, so on the couch is fine, but I think it's really important that you practice using it exactly the way you would if you were on a plane. Unless you're in the bulkhead row, that means that in front of you, you will have plane seats. So it's really important that you inflate it on the floor whilst it's in place. If you inflate it on your lap, that means you have to wedge it in, and there is a risk that it does not fit, and there's also a risk that you will puncture it trying to jam it in. So always inflate it whilst it's in place on the floor. So we've checked that this is all the way clockwise, we've checked that there are no gaps here, we have tightened the pump all of the way. Now all we need to do is press this button and it will inflate. When it is full, you'll obviously notice that it's firm, but you'll also hear a change in the noise, which means that it's no longer filling it with air. Don't forget to replace the green cap. You don't want to lose this. That's just another check to make sure that the cushion doesn't lose any air. So now that you've inflated it, you want to leave it overnight, 10 to 12 hours, and after that time, you can check it. If it is still inflated like this, then it is ready to go. And you can expect it to be a little bit squishy. If you notice that it's lost a significant amount of air, here's what you need to do. Firstly, you want to make sure that this is turned all of the way clockwise. Realize that you actually didn't have this tightened all the way. Tighten it and try inflating it again, and then leave it for another 8 to 10 hours, and that should do the trick. Next step is to look at the rapid deflation valve. Now you want to make sure that there are no gaps here and that it is quite tight. Next, you want to check your pump. So firstly, you want to make sure that this is turned all of the way clockwise, also that the green cap is all the way clockwise. After that time, you've done all 4 checks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Good look around and see if you can notice any obvious punctures or if you can hear any air being released. If you can see a hole, please take a photo of it straight away and send it in to us so that we can arrange for a replacement. You need to perform all of these checks within 72 hours of receipt. Jump online and register your warranty. Do a quick demo on how you deflate. So it's in place, and what you're doing is you're pulling this and you are turning this anti-clockwise. I take it all the way out, but make sure you don't lose it. And then I'll pop it on my lap and I'll start pushing the air out towards the openings. Now you want to make sure that all of the air is removed, otherwise it's going to end up bulky. You don't want it taking up too much space in your luggage. To fold this back up, I divide it into thirds. So I've got one here and one here. So here, I flip it over, the air out, and then here again, over, and just always pushing that air out towards the valves. Then I go to about halfway, and then again. That's a good time to then pop this back on. Now I like to actually fold this in a little bit further, just so that it goes into the bag horizontally rather than vertically, and it doesn't take up as much space. But there you have it, nice and compact, ready to use again.